So yeah, you're wondering, how do we get this machine and how do we integrate STEM into rowing? A few years ago, as Director of Outreach at Tulsa Youth Rowing Association, we kind of discovered that we weren't serving the community as well as we could do, and so we wanted to make the sport more accessible for a more diverse group of kids. So GROW Tulsa was born. And I'm also wearing the hat of a science teacher. I've been a lifelong science teacher here at Holland Hole. I'm in my classroom. And so it seemed like a good way to put those ingredients together to kind of cook up something really kind of original and innovative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the app. I've got an iPad right here. And this is a PM5 monitor that is Bluetooth enabled. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you and give you a quick demo of the app. I want to stress that this isn't the whole of the app. There's tons of things. You're really going to have to come to the session that I'm going to present, the breakout session, to get all of it. But I'm going to give you a little taste today to show you some of this. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, so this is what I'm looking at on the machine. And we're going to play a quick game called What Can You Power? And yeah, what is kind of a play on words. This machine will tell you how many watts that you're rowing every time you pull a stroke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sync it up with the monitor here, and I'm going to press how much can you power. And the ID of the monitor is right here. I'm going to click on it, and now I'm connected to the rowing machine. Okay, so I'm going to row a few strokes here with my tie on, and you're going to kind of see what this does. Here we go. So at 191 watts, I am powering a fridge freezer. But the kids go nuts over this because they obviously want to get like the highest. Now, the highest is the blender here. So like 300 watts, believe it or not, power blender. So I'm going to try and get the blender for you here, give you a full experience here. Maybe we'll click through some others. I'm going to do my feet up here a little bit. Here we go. There we go. And so that's just one aspect of things. And I designed it for middle schools. We're working with middle schoolers, and we have conversations about energy per unit time. And this is a fun game. It actually gets really hard, but there's a takeaway here in terms of physics, electricity, and power. So that's one aspect of the app. The full app has our curriculum. All of these activities we've built, bringing in things like graphing. We're taking the data from the monitor, having the kids graph their data. I'm not going to show you any of these things. You're going to have to come to the session and we'll get into the deeper end of this curriculum. And I hope that this presentation has been interesting. It's been a great journey, and we really appreciate the invite to STEM ecosystems. Thanks for